Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe from the Game House. Today we'll be doing a Carolina Panthers 2025 NFL mock draft. The Carolina Panthers are on the clock in our 2025 NFL mock draft series here at the Game House. We'll be using the NFL mock draft database simulator for this mock draft. We'll be rejecting all trades as we go along, keep it as realistic as possible. We'll be doing more mock drafts for every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft, but let's get it started for the Panthers. Now, some of the players who've been falling in this aren't realistic, so we're not going to take Travis Hunter. We're not going to take Ashton Genty. Not that the Panthers need to run another running back. But this is a pretty common theme is like these players right here, Ted McMillan or Jalen Walker. Now, Ted McMillan's falling down boards, but I like the value here. I'm going to take, I think they're very similarly rated on my board. I'm going to take them here. Make sure Bryce Young has everything he needs to be successful again as he finished last year strong. Offensive line's pretty solid. Running back room's pretty solid. Get another wide receiver in there. Adam Thielen's aging. You pair him with Xavier Legette and Jalen Coker. And I think that's going to make a really good wide receiver room. All right, next pick up is pick 57. There's a lot of needs on here. I don't think the suggestions they make are not great. I don't know if they'll take running back here after all they've done in the running back room. I don't know if they'll take a quarterback. Let's go JT Tuimoloau out of Ohio State, more of a power rusher. Guy never really reached his full potential at Ohio State, but did have a good playoff run and a very, again, powerful player. All right, we got the wide receiver early. We got an edge now. Kind of gives us some freedom to take maybe best player available for the Panthers as long as it's maybe not offensive line or running back. Like I said, they're pretty set at that. Yeah, let's go Carson Schlesinger, the linebacker out of UCLA. Now, they did take Trevin Wallace in the third round last year, but I don't think this prevents you from taking Schlesinger in the third this year. They need better linebacker play, whether it is Wallace or Schlesinger this year, could very much help. They could both play, to be honest, as well. Next pick up at 111. We'll see here. I think Andrew Bakuba is the pick. Yeah, best player available again. Guy who started his career at Clemson, then goes over to Texas, has played pretty well throughout his career. Maybe some offensive line depth as we get to the middle rounds will be good. I'm going to take Jacob Paris, the corner out of Kansas State. I've been taking up a lot in some of these mock drafts. Guy who's rising up boards lately and I think could compete for a starting job, even at pick 114. Pick 140 is up next. A lot of things available on the board. Depending on how they feel about Jonathan Brooks, I don't know. Baishal Tootin is a guy I would consider if I were them. Just, I think, a big play guy out of the backfield. They just have so many running backs. I don't think it's going to happen. So we'll keep it moving on that regard. Let's go Dylan Fairchild, the interior offensive lineman out of Georgia. Again, didn't take offensive line early, but I do think they could use some depth, and I think Dylan Fairchild could provide that as well. And when the longer this goes on, I keep on thinking about Baishal Tootin, so it might end up being the pick. Let's take Jamari Caldwell out of Oregon to fill a need at this one and see who's left at pick 163. If he's still there at 163, you run into the board to take him, but he is now gone. Pick 163, some running backs available. We'll take Ollie Gordon. Very productive 2023 season. 2024 didn't really go his way. More of a power guy. Again, I don't, even though the Panthers have so many running backs, I don't mind taking a running back. If you're any NFL team in this draft, there's so many to take. I don't mind if you're a team that doesn't have as many good running backs. The Panthers doubling down on running backs, taking two in this draft. It's just a lot of good value. We'll take Jalen Conyers out of Texas Tech with the next one, a pretty good receiving tight end to kind of help that tight end room. So that is the mock draft for the Carolina Panthers. We're going to go over it real quick here. Pick number 8, Ted McMillan, the wide receiver out of Arizona, big body player who can win a lot of jump balls. Pick number 57, JT Tuimoloau, the edge rusher out of Ohio State, more of a power guy. Pick number 74, Carson Schlesinger, the linebacker of UCLA, who had a very good season this year, but might be more of a one-year wonder. Pick 111, Andrew Bakuba, the safety out of Texas. Jacob Paris, the corner out of Kansas State. Dylan Fairchild, the interior offensive lineman out of Georgia. Jamari Caldwell, the defensive lineman out of Oregon. Ollie Gordon, the running back out of Oklahoma State. And then Jalen Conyers, the tight end out of Texas Tech. Let me know what you think of this mock draft in the comments below. We'll be doing more mock drafts for every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.